Hi guys, thank you for stopping by. My name is Jermaine, aka Jay, and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hello and welcome to Jay's Big Chat with me, your host Jermaine, aka Jay. Joining me to talk about the topic growing up, we've got Rudy, Shilla and Maureen. Welcome guys.
Hi.
So we're ready to chat. We're gonna go deep in, straight in, and we're gonna go to anyone who can answer the question. Do you feel grown up? Would you consider yourself now as a grown up?
What is a grown up?
What is a grown up?
What is a grown up?
Someone who's grown up. Someone who's.
We're talking about height here.
Okay, if we're talking about height, Maureen, have you grown up?
Cheeky.
All 6'2" of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Grown up, is that a state of mind or the way someone's meant to behave?
Okay, if we had to look at, I guess, society's definition of a grown up, or maybe again our parents or families' definition of grown up, where it's, you know, you can't do certain, or you shouldn't be doing certain things anymore, saying certain things anymore, acting a certain way because that's childish. It's not grown up, you know.
Do you know, I go to my dad's house and he still tells me off.
Does he really?
Yeah, so I don't think I'll ever be grown up in that house.
That's a point.
Yeah, it still tells me what you can and can't do.
Yeah.
Tells me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right.
My mum will constantly remind me that she's older than me,
Okay.
you know, and I'm her child. Whereas
So in
I
that
would say-
respect,
No, when I say I'm your daughter, I'm no longer a child.
right? Okay.
I'm grown up.
Yeah. And she will reply and say,
Her
Is it-
word is the last one.
But that applies to siblings too.
yeah.
Older siblings always think that they know better because they're older.
Okay. Because if you talk about, I guess, grown up, would you stick an age on that? Where you feel, I guess, if okay, you mentioned state of mind, or is it, you know, whatever, but if we're talking about state of mind, does your mind grow up?
When I look at certain people in my family, I feel because they've reached a certain age and achieved certain things, okay, I have children, I've got the house, I've got the job, I now have to act in a particular way,
Okay.
which it looks as grown up.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
I have to dress in a particular way.
Right.
But is that a state of mind or the expectations of?
I think it's a combination of state of mind and expectations, because expectations, I think, is going to will probably control the way you dress.
Okay.
This is how society expects me to dress.
Yeah.
State of mind, what you can give yourself is that air of authority when you're
Okay.
speaking to people younger than yourself and
Yeah.
expect them to
Totally.
take on board everything you're saying without any question. You've given yourself that status because you're a certain age, so you are grown up and I expect you to act this way towards me.
So grown up means when that doesn't matter. Expectations from other people and perceptions, because then you're quite truly confident in who you are. Or happy.
It does matter. It's to the person that feels they need to act grown up, and I feel they're acting grown up. I feel it does matter how everybody perceives them. So they're not doing it just for the people that's younger than them, but they're also doing it for their peers as well. They want their peers to recognize that yes, I am a grown up person now. I've achieved this status. That's my looking at certain people in my family.
So can I add to it? It's. I see your point, and I see that that's right. And my own personal experiences, I know I don't know my age.
Okay.
You know, so sometimes it's almost like I have to assert myself so that people can understand I'm grown.
I'm grown.
You know, I may be 5'10".
Okay. On a good day.
I think at teenage and so forth, I think that just growing up as a youngster, that I always thought it was grown. You know, when you get to 10, you got double figures. I'm grown.
Yeah.
You know, 16, I'm grown. 18,
Yeah.
I'm legal. You know, so
So does responsibilities make you a grown up? Because I want to try and tackle a couple of things that define being grown. Does responsibilities make you grown?
At age 22, I really thought I was grown up.
Okay.
I'm a man now.
Yeah.
I have a child.
Okay. Right.
So I suppose I did act very differently. I think I acted differently.
Yeah.
But it was only when I went into my 30s that I realised, and I looked back, I wasn't grown up. I thought I was grown up, but I definitely wasn't grown up during that period of time. Prime example why I say it's definitely a state of mind. I was alarmed recently when my eldest son, who's in his 30s, turned around and said he feels old. He doesn't feel old.
Okay.
He said he is old
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
So he can't do certain things, and I'm thinking, I was totally flabbergasted.
Because you can.
I was doing all the things he wanted.
yeah. No, but that's the thing about it. It's just like, you're right, a state of mind. It is one point a state of mind. And then the other thing is, for me, it's experiences as well.
Okay.
You know, you never stop growing. And
Exactly.
I think that's the
So then you're
thing.
never truly grown?
So again, I think that goes back to the whole
You
question
become
of-
wiser.
Yeah.
So it's
you
your
know.
experiences and your journey, isn't it, along the way?
Society does make it very, very clear that when you reach a certain age, you're grown now. Like, you no longer need to adhere to certain,
You just hit
things.
the nail
That's
on the head.
generalising though, isn't it? It's
And that's what society
Yeah,
does, and
yeah.
society makes life difficult for loads of people
Okay.
just by saying you have to slot into these different
categories,
pigeonholes.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I think I remember when I worked for an authority, and to that whole category, it was that 18, you're still a dependent.
Okay.
You're right. You're non-dependent if you're no longer at college, university, or so forth.
Right.
You're working. But if you're there, you're still dependent.
Okay.
And when you hit 21, regardless, you are no longer non-dependent. So you're an adult.
Gotcha.
You are responsible for your behaviour. You can go to jail for certain things. So there's certain laws and things that apply to you now because of the age, which is the society saying you are now grown up. So now you should take accountability for your actions.
Let's go back down the memory bank a little bit, right? And let's bring it to TV. Let's bring it to our first sort of memorable set of TV shows or cartoons. What springs to mind?
It was called Play School. Was it Play School?
Play school's there. Is play school still around?
With the windows?
Yes,
Let's look through
yes.
the round window and the square window.
I know what you're talking about, Rudy.
Are you familiar with that one, Shilla? You are? Okay.
Are you familiar with that, Rudy?
I'm not, no. I think Blue's Clues.
Who?
Blue's Clues?
Blue Peter.
Blue Peter.
Yeah, I know of Blue Peter.
What
But
about
Blue's Clues.
Sesame Street?
Okay, yeah, Sesame Street.
Okay.
Sesame Street.
Yeah,
you can do
we're
that.
there. Could you go back before Sesame Street?
Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump. Is it Mr. Trump? Is it Trump?
Roundabout.
Magic Roundabout.
Magic Roundabout.
Magic Roundabout.
Yeah, Magic Roundabout.
What did that teach you?
Pickens. Do you remember Pickens?
Wait.
So this is about
Tell me about Magic Roundabout. Like
Magic
what?
Go on.
What did that teach a kid?
Teach your kids.
Yeah. Was there no life lessons in it?
I can't even remember.
can't even
But I
remember.
turned out well.
We all did.
Well, clearly.
We both did.
Well, clearly. Did you?
Magic Roundabout.
Remember, man? So you had Zebedee, the one that was on springs.
Yes.
So wait.
Dougal, the dog. Yes.
What sort of animation are we talking here? Like,
It's like
what were
puppet
they?
style.
No, it
Oh, was it
puppets.
puppet style?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, animation wasn't.
There was lots
Wasn't
of
a
puppets
thing.
in those days.
Yes. But then
Yeah.
again, animation was like Mr. Ben. You know, the man that used to walk into the closet and turn into
Into the closet.
And turn into the closet.
You know, he used to go into walk into a closet and turn into
Whatever he wanted.
whatever he wanted to be.
It was a magic
Ben.
closet.
Yeah.
Take him into different worlds.
Yeah.
You're not familiar with that
I
one?
don't
Google
remember.
it.
No. Miss, I will do. Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben.
His
Okay.
his fantasy world. It was
Yes.
He would go into the closet and come out into his fantasy world.
That's it. Yeah.
And the, I wonder what life lessons that was teaching.
Remember what
You know?
Banana Man.
Yeah.
I don't remember. The only banana program I remember is Bananas in Pajamas.
No.
They're walking down the stairs, bananas in pajamas.
I know it's a nursery rhyme, isn't it?
What about Monkey Magic?
Oh,
No.
monkey! That was fantastic.
Pixie.
Why
Oh
was
my
that so
God.
memorable?
Because they had good lessons in there.
They did.
And there's Tripitaka.
Like?
It's a journey to somewhere, and along the journey are
Yeah.
lots of little travels. And
Yes, the challenges and
Yeah.
morals and stuff.
Like overcoming challenges.
friendships
Okay.
and
Yeah.
loyalty. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of those qualities I'm sure that you all possess because of what's the name? Monkey Magic?
Yeah.
So I think it was just called Monkey.
Was it?
It was just called Monkey.
What was
It
the
was-
monkey magic bit then?
But yeah, so when he was
Get the cloud.
I was just about to do it. I'm not
Wait,
gonna
wait,
do
wait,
it.
tell us.
I'm not gonna do it.
Wait. Do you remember this bit?
You guys
I don't recall this bit.
Oh, you don't? Okay,
No,
good.
remember
What
you used to
happened?
pluck her hair and go,
That's it. And then
and blow it out.
cloud would come, isn't
And the
it?
cloud,
Monkey
and you
magic.
jump on the cloud.
And it'll fly them.
There you go. We love
Oh
that
yeah,
show.
that was good. I used to watch that.
And you
Yeah.
had martial arts and the fighting as well, so it was
Wow.
like, really active.
So like fast forwarding a little bit, so we're going through the years. What's next? You know,
Kung Fu. That led on quite neatly to Kung
Kung Fu, the journey, yes.
again, was that cartoon?
Fu. No, that's no longer.
So this is
cartoon.
now.
We're now
Kung Fu.
we're talking. What age group would that be? That would be. We're definitely teenagers now.
Okay.
And watching Kung Fu. And you must walk carefully on the rice paper. Remember walking?
I just remember that he was
Okay.
he was just going through so many different. He'll just be walking forever and just turning up in certain places, and there'll be a challenge, you know. Yeah.
Kung Fu did have an effect on a lot of the teenagers at the time because
Okay.
everybody was going to school and suddenly everybody
Kung Fu.
knew how to do Kung Fu.
No, but martial arts was massive that
And
time.
martial arts.
Yeah.
So you had
martial
Bruce
arts
Lee in
Yes.
all of those
Okay.
martial art
Karate Kid
films.
was that? No, quite later.
That was coming
Much
after.
later. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So like, what were some of the karate moves? Maureen?
Oh.
I feel like you're gonna be our go-to guy.
No,
Go on, tell us.
no, it's funny because you talk about martial arts. Like
Okay.
my favorite cartoon was Hong Kong Fooey.
Oh yeah, I know Hong Kong Fu. Yeah.
Yes.
Again, do you want to demonstrate some of Hong Kong Fu's
Why
moves?
would I demonstrate?
And a
this?
couple,
What I
and
would
a,
suggest
and a couple,
is-
and a couple of the sound effects.
Oh, the music. You must know the music.
Wait, you're gonna sing the theme tune?
I know.
What was it? Do you not remember
I
this?
just remember.
I
do. Oh, you remember the theme tune?
Hong Kong Fooey.
So I was gonna say, do you want me to step away and you guys can do the theme tune? I can do the beat if you want.
I can't remember the theme tune.
Is it like 1, 2, 2, 1? No.
Oh,
A little bit
see.
faster than that. Go on, Maureen, lead it.
I couldn't help you. I can't help you. You seem to know a bit more. But
No. And I guess if we then had to move on to like say TV shows, series. What was your first sort of series?
oh my heavens, yes.
Crossroads?
Did you watch Crossroads?
No.
So, because I had to watch it because Mummy was watching
What
it.
Crossroads
Okay.
was the equivalent of today's EastEnders
Yes.
Right,
Or
okay.
Emmerdale.
or Emmerdale.
Yeah.
What was the one
yeah.
with Benny in it?
Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Oh, right then.
Benny in his
That's the
hat.
one. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Again, same sort of drama street.
Drama.
Yeah.
The
It's
affair.
That's true.
in a hotel.
Oh, in a hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motel.
It was a motel.
So was that in or around the same times like Faulty Towers?
No.
Way before that.
40 Hour Towers came.
Much
I think it's
later.
after that.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I think just slightly after.
Okay. So I think my first.
Are you
sort of
coming in
would
at
be-
this point now?
Like Faulty Towers?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I love Faulty.
But we had Are You Being Served and all of that
Oh
still.
yeah.
I remember the name. I don't remember the actual.
Robin's Nest.
Yeah,
and
Robinson. Oh,
George and Mildred.
Mixed Blessings.
And Mind Your Language.
Neighbours.
Neighbours.
Oh,
Mind Your Language,
Language.
and Neighbours.
When it first
Interesting.
Yeah.
Purely because the language that was used in those programs.
It was
Oh, my
brilliant. We
heavens.
could use
What?
whatever we
Oh,
wanted.
Love
What do
Thy
you mean?
Neighbour, you mean?
What do you mean language that you
Love
could
Thy
use?
Neighbour.
Well, let's. You had a black couple and an English couple living next door to each other,
Okay.
So the white couple householder referred to the black family as knickknacks.
Knickknacks and honkies, and not they all refer to the white.
And the
couple.
black couple family were referred to the white families as honkies.
Honkies.
Okay, yeah.
So, turning the clock back, honky was a big word.
Yeah.
And
you
this-
go around and call people honky, you're a honky.
Yeah.
It was
acceptable.
It was.
And this
wow.
this would have been what, 70s?
70s.
Yeah, definitely in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then would you say that sort of that TV program continued, but did the language change as it went on, or
No, that is, when you say change,
as in? So I presume it would have gone into the 80s.
I think that type of comedy then started to fade because
did.
I think politically correctness started to come in
come in,
with it
okay.
because it was really blatant.
Was
it
it?
was.
Yeah.
You could never get away with that.
Right, okay.
And even when we look at what was the school one you mentioned?
Mind your language.
Mind Your Language.
Oh wow.
That was
What was that?
We
Is that
say it was classic, but
international. But
the
if you look at it now, it's
racism
different.
Really?
Yeah, but at the
racist.
time, because it wasn't so big, it wasn't a big thing at the time, and everyone was accepting of who they were.
Do you
Which
think
is
it was
interesting.
accepted?
Which is interesting, because while we had all that blatant racism on TV,
Yes.
there was a lot of blatant racism out on the streets.
Yes.
Right, okay. Right.
Yeah.
So seeing it on TV wouldn't have made a difference because it was happening in reality anyway.
I don't know which was feeding which, but
Okay.
It
It was
was.
acceptable.
Either way.
It used
It was
to.
just blatantly acceptable.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a step back because one of the ones, as you're talking about Mind Your Language and so forth, the black and white minstrel show that used to be
What?
on a Sunday evening, and it used to be a show where white actors would black up their faces
Okay.
and have
I don't remember
white.
Oh, I do remember watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that
that's what it was called.
Yeah.
and
black white
that would
minstrels.
be
So
a
there was-
Sunday sort of
Sunday-
entertainment.
Yeah,
Sunday, yeah.
like family entertainment.
Yeah.
Just watching white people trying to be representing like the gollywog,
Okay, right, okay. Yeah,
and it was a big thing.
TV was very racist back then.
So in these
Very
times,
racist.
we're talking TV channels. How many?
BBC, ITV. We only had three
Three.
channels.
Three channels.
Wasn't it?
And they were turned off.
So wait, so
Yes.
we had what? Was it not like BBC One? It was just called BBC.
No, you had BBC One, BBC Two, and
And
ITV.
ITV. And then ITV.
But was it even ITV?
All came on.
It used to be like Granada, or depending on your area.
Oh really? What you got?
Thames TV. It used to be Thames TV at one
Yes.
point.
Okay.
LWT.
Yeah, London
Okay.
Weekend TV.
That's right.
So it will switch up. Okay. So like, when did you feel and see the big change in TV then in media?
When you went from black and white to colour.
When,
And then we got an extra channel as well. We've got Channel 4.
Yeah.
was
yes.
that how was that? Talk me through the revolution that was
A
going
fourth-
from
a fourth channel.
Oh yeah.
fourth channel and black
Yes.
and white. What we talking here?
Going up to a colour TV was definitely, we got colour TV.
Okay.
We got it
Was
late.
that a
We
stunt?
got it late.
You got-
All my friends had colour TV. We were still watching snooker, and the walls all still looked the same colour. So we watched it.
Do you have the big box as well? The big
No,
box
don't-
that
don't-
doesn't
don't-
fit on your table.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Let's talk that. Let's talk that. Before we move on, let's talk TVs, right? So back in the day, we're talking 70s, 80s
Hold
here
on,
going
hold
on,
on.
right?
Big
You
box.
mentioned big box TVs.
Yeah,
I
they
thought-
don't fit on your table.
They don't fit on the tape. They don't fit on anything. You got it's like self-made. Yeah, yeah. Gone are the days, right? Gone are the days. One would think.
I've just remembered how we got our first colour TV.
Go on.
It was only because family was immigrating. They had a colour TV, and they were immigrating to America,
Okay.
and we got to inherit their colour TV.
Oh, you
Well, there
see,
you
that's
go.
why you got it quickly.
Thank you very much, though, right? It's
Yeah.
about Maureen.
It was definitely, and they had a very nice car.
Did you get the car as well?
No.
Show the car, obviously.
But say that, all
We
right.
got the TV, not the car.
So are we going back?
Can I just? What type of car was it?
Oh, I can see it, but I can't remember. Can't recall the name. It might be in a Hillman or something like
So I feel like what's happening now, Maureen's trying to deflect from where I'm trying to go at here.
I know,
Right?
I
So you mentioned the bit about TV can't fit of anything, just hazard, you know, like, thank goodness for flat screens. Amen to that, right? So then, one wouldn't expect someone in 2019
Hold on.
to still have one of those, right?
I think I signed
Have
a
you got one?
disclaimer.
Have I got one? Don't open your eyeballs at me. Have you got one, Maureen? Would you like to tell us about the TV that you currently watch?
Listen,
Currently,
we're
what?
on a we're
Have you got a unit?
I
Have
do
you still
have.
got a unit?
It's a unit.
I haven't got a unit.
Is it? Wait, Maureen, have you heard of crowdfunding?
So listen.
I'm your friend still, don't worry.
All right. Me as a Nigerian woman, okay, we believe
Speaking of
in
racist,
actually, yes,
Tell us.
that at the end of the day, I have a TV that shows me programs that
Okay.
performs well. I'm not going to throw the TV out
Okay.
unless it's broken or
Does it
it's not
still
working.
work?
Oh my God, Rachel, this must.
Wait.
This is going to. This is not going to be
Right.
achieving.
No,
This is not going to.
no,
Listen.
The tube wasn't broken yet.
Let's not.
No, this is actually a serious point. It's
What
a
are you
serious
going to do?
point.
This is all going to be in there.
No.
You've literally just made yourself the star of the show.
No,
This is all going to be in there.
I can't
Maureen,
even believe.
no, this is a serious point. This is actually a serious point.
Yeah.
The UK, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of the West,
Yeah.
their economy survives on our throwaway culture.
Yes.
Everyone had perfectly good function TVs at home.
Yes.
My one's still there. We don't turn it on, but it's still there.
Okay.
But everyone, you know, at one point you saw all these TVs being put out on the street.
Yeah.
Because they're working.
Yeah.
And they'll even have a note on it. It's working.
Yeah.
But I've now got a flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's without the throwaway culture, the UK would be in problems.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
True. So back to growing up. Let's talk about a couple rebellious stages throughout our lives. Can we remember any?
One time, myself and my mate, we went cycling, and we probably didn't get back. We left, say, around about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and we probably didn't get back until, let's say, 7 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
Both our parents, mothers, was outside on the street waiting for us.
Really?
Yeah, discipline was big.
How old are we talking?
We were in secondary school.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
We were in secondary school. So
Okay.
yeah, we didn't do that again.
Weren't allowed out, Maureen?
No, it's the same.
Yeah.
I remember my friend Hope, who just joined secondary school, and so we became close friends. And she used to live somewhere like Tunbridge Wells, and so we decided we're going to take a day trip down to Tunbridge Wells instead of going to school.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we decided, yeah, let's do that. Jump on the train, go down, and go visit our old house and pick up some things of us, not realizing that we'd missed the last train. So it was like, can't get home, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to the police station. Yeah, the police called mummy and they drove us home. And that's why I'm this high.
You got knocked off your pegs a little bit.
It became a thing, and I'm sure the youngsters of today, what they would normally do is like, wow, if you're going out big. You know, what's the point of calling home? You know, I'm going to get home and just take all the lashings. Let's not start the trouble.
That's a different
beforehand.
mindset. That's how they would think today.
Yeah, that's how I thought when I was younger.
Okay.
Because I was younger as a kid. I'm not phoning my mum to start the problems now. Let me find
Wait,
a way.
when you get home.
Yeah.
And then
you
take
deal with
all
that.
the licks and
Yeah,
take
yeah, yeah.
everything from there, you know.
Okay. I guess school time, where you're already out, was there, did you guys call it truanting, bunking? What would you call it? Skiving? Skiving?
Bunking.
Bunking.
Bunking?
Bunking off.
Bunking off?
Bunking.
Where would one go to bunk off?
I went to day dues.
Day dues?
Went to the estates.
What? So, all right, talk to us about day dues.
So these are like parties for people who can't get out in the
Really?
evenings.
You never heard of day dues?
No.
If you heard of day dues, does it sound like something that you would have been interested in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They used to have them at the Hippodrome.
Hippodrome, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Teenagers.
I didn't know. I know what you're talking about because there was lots of raves during the
Day-
daytime at the
Days,
Hippodrome.
yeah.
Today this. You missed out really.
Loads of kids who can't get out.
Yeah. And you would go during school time.
During
Yes.
school time.
Wow.
Yeah, and their parents would never know. So we'll go in our uniforms,
Yeah.
get changed, boom,
Gone.
we're off.
And then back in time for
Back.
home time.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, Hippodrome was the place.
Yeah.
What is Hippodrome? It's just a venue?
You don't know the Hippodrome?
No.
Is it not the Hippodrome
It is.
anymore?
It's still the Hippodrome. Leicester
It's like
Square.
a nightclub.
No.
Yeah, it's
But
a
they
big
have a casino
nightclub.
in there now? I don't know.
No, I think it's still a nightclub.
Is it still a nightclub? Yeah.
Might be.
Massive
It's
nightclub.
right
It was
there,
a
Leicester
big-
Square. Leicester
Okay.
Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you spoke about the estate. Was that the go-to for people who used to bunk off?
Oh yes, yes. Hackney Downs Estate, opposite our school.
Just to chill?
Just chill.
Opposite the school, that's a bit risky.
Well, there's a park. It was a good distance.
When we were young growing up, we were allowed out at lunchtime. But
Okay.
you're not allowed out now.
Unless
Yeah,
you're...
lunchtime.
Once you sign in, you can't leave until the end
Unless,
of the
in
day.
most schools, it's unless you're in the last 2 years.
Sixth form.
Yeah. Because I was only allowed out in year 11.
Yeah, so it's
Um,
sixth form only.
So what people used to do, I used to live 5 minutes from the school, or even less. We just jump out the fence and go to my house at lunchtime.
Yeah.
But my mum used to work nights.
Okay.
So it was easier to try and get out, sneak out at night time. And then until mummy locked the doors, so we couldn't get out.
Did you ever get out at night time?
Yeah.
Where would one go?
Well, the time is I'm getting up. It's like teenage now, so I'm going
Wherever
the
yeah.
party is, you know. But during school time, it will be. We used to live in Wood Green, so it'll be Wood Green Shopping Centre because that was new.
To just roam.
Just hang out, you know. That'll be like our West version of Westfield, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You know, so that's where all the kids, you know, you get your clothes in your bag, take
Yeah.
the school uniform, dress
You
up.
You turn-
We've all done it.
Yeah. Or the skirt, you roll it up a bit more, and it's like,
Yeah.
But now when I see the young dog, pull your skirt down, pull it down.
I'll say that to my daughter. Yeah.
No.
You make me remember my brothers. I'm the youngest, yeah.
Mm.
So my brothers, when they've gone out and they've come back too late to come in the front door, they'll, because of where our house was situated, it's about 4 houses to climb over their gardens,
Oh, wow.
get into our garden, climb up the. I did it once or twice. Climb up the
Once or
drain
twice.
pipes, push up the window and climb in.
Yeah.
I got tired of that. When it was my turn, I would just come home, ring the doorbell, no one would answer it. And then my fingers just staying on the doorbell
Oh my lord!
until someone let me know. I'm not climbing over the back wall. I'm coming in the front door. I left by the front door, I'm coming in by the front door.
You really thought you was growing up, innit?
At that point, you know, my mum would have said to me,
Through the front door.
listen, at that point, my mum used to say, there's only one Ramgo in this house.
Yes.
Only one male in this house, and it's me, you know? And she's like, so you think that could never, nah.
Please.
No,
I
no.
was the youngest, so you get away with stuff.
No, see.
Wow.
Thing on
But
the
do you think
doorbell.
that's the difference though? Because George's the youngest, and we was talking about this earlier. I was
Yeah.
the eldest.
I was the eldest as well, yeah.
You know, it was like.
You know, as the eldest, what happened was I was constantly being made to like responsible for, I guess, my actions and my siblings, as it were, being influenced by my actions. So like, it was always a case of, so if my mom says, for instance, come back at 7 o'clock, and then you come back at 8 o'clock, it's like, you know, it then goes into, I've got 2 younger children here, and and they're looking up at you, and if you don't do this, then they're not going to do this, and they're going to think it's okay to do this, and you kind of get tired of being that, no, because then when my sister and my brother reached certain ages, they didn't get that talking,
No.
they didn't get that talk,
No.
do you know what I mean? Because there was no one else for them to set an example to. But me, it was, she made an example of me one night when, you know, I came back, at this point I was 18, and I came back home, it must have been about 11 o'clock, and I told her at 2:45, I was about an hour and a half away from home, about maybe 9:30 or something, and I said to her, it's impossible for me to get back for 10 o'clock, She said, I don't care what you're going to do. I don't care how you do it. Yeah. Be back in this house for 10 o'clock. So at that point, I knew it's physically impossible. So I enjoyed myself for another half an hour.
Oh, dear.
Might as well. Might as well.
That's why I said that was the
Do it
point.
Make it worthwhile.
Listen, I enjoyed myself for another half an hour.
Yeah.
And all the way home, I didn't think about it until the walk down my street. Walk down my street, and I know how stubborn my mum is already. And she did exactly as that. The doors were locked, you know, knock, bam, 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 bam. Mom, you're playing that. Mom, you in there? You know, like, it's me, your son, kind of thing. 10, 15 minutes outside. And when you're making too much noise, you're pressing the doorbell 1 too many times. The latch will open. Yeah. It's almost like, can I help you?
It
you know?
is, yeah,
And it's like, I kind of live here. No, you don't.
Stay tuned for part 2.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.